Hello everyone, myself CM Dinesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, KSR College of Engineering. Let's see the content regarding to the machine drawing. It belongs to second year Department of Mechanical Engineering students and it is handled in the fourth semester of the concerned students. The topic is thread and fasteners. Basic application of threads. How are thread used? Holding part together, adjust parts, transmit power. These are all the major things used by thread. All the screw thread wind around a shaft in a curve called a helix. The string represents the generally form of helix. The another example of helix curve is a coil spring. These are all the things which is shown in the figure. That is called a helix. The curve is called helix and the spring used like the structure is called helical spring. A tap, a small hole. A tap hole is a small fluted curve tool with a cutting teeth shape to form a small internal thread. Sorry. The external thread formed by cutting helical groove around the shaft and the lathe. The lathe can be produced internal thread by using boring tool. The cutting tool, see the cutting tool angle is 60 degree. The thread terminology. The thread terminology consists of thread angle. The angle between the angle between the two pitch is called thread angle. The largest dia is called the largest dia in the thread is called major dia, and the smallest dia in the thread is called minor dia. The in between the major dia and the minor dia we can have called as a pitch dia. The topmost layer is called crest and the bottommost layer is called root. The auxiliary view of the internal thread has been shown in the right side of the figure. You can easily see it. The distance between the two thrusts is called the pitch. And these are all the main thread terminology used in the threading section of the bolt. The thread form. Sharp V or Seller thread. First US standard thread now used on the brass pipe works. The thread form adopted by US, British and Canada after the World War II as a ANSI standard, mainly used for fastening and adjusting. These are all the major thread used in the thread and bolt, nut and bolt. The thread form metric thread adopted in 1946. The International Organization for Standardization ISO has been given as a metric thread. The thread form square thread. The theoretically the ideal thread for a power transmission cut the thread because of 90 degree of angle. ACME thread. The modification of square thread stronger and easier to cut. The square thread also used to transmit power. Better knowing as a warm thread. Thread form Whitworth thread. First standard in England. He has been replaced by unfined thread. Knuckle thread. The typically rolled for sheet metal. Sometimes is formed by casting using in light bulbs, sockets and jars, bottle caps. These are all the thread used in these applications. Next, thread form. Buttress thread. Designed to transmit power in one direction. Used large guns, screw jacks and bumper jacks. Thread representation. One is simplified and one is systematic. Thread representation detailed method, and this is external thread and one is the internal thread. The conventional practice is these are all the sectional view of the internal thread shown in the right side figure. These are all the blind hole and it is section in the right side figure. And last one is blind hole tabs. It would be appeared on the drawing in the tab to bottom of the hole. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any queries and doubts, please contact me through WhatsApp or mail. If you have any doubt, kindly give a call. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.